Hello and welcome back to more Let's Play Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, the beginning of Destiny. And in this part we will be getting pretty damn close to the end of, pretty damn close to the finals. So, day for that, so I'm guessing part 2 will soon be done. Then we'll move on to part 3 and, I don't even want to imagine part 3. Part 3, just, no. I don't want to know what's going on there, but something will probably happen. Like I said, I've never beaten this game before. This is literally the farthest I've ever gotten in the game. Yeah, I've never gotten past part 1, and this is the farthest I've ever gotten. So yeah. Let's see, what's been happening recently? Well, I heard that Capcom, the company, for Street Fighter, Mega Man, and, their shitty policies that they've become known for, like on-disc DLC and dumb shit like that. Well, there's a chance that they could probably go bankrupt or just, just not make games anymore. They have, what was it, $142 million left in the bank. Which does sound like a lot of money to everyone else, but for a big gaming company, that's barely anything. That's probably like enough to make 1 or 2 more games. So they literally cannot afford to fuck up. They cannot afford to fuck a single thing up for the rest of this. Oh. Which is kinda sad, but, Capcom kinda deserves it. They had all those bullshit policies. They kept canceling all games that everyone knows would have made them a lot of money. They've pulled some stupid shit. Canceling 4 Mega Man games. The character that put Capcom on the map of gaming. But instead decide, fuck it. No. And then, with Mega Man Legends 3, they cancel it and blame the fans for canceling it, saying that they didn't think they could turn enough profit for Mega Man Legends 3. Well, since they've done that, I think they've gotten even more people interested in Mega Man Legends 3. So, I mean, if they were to release that game now, there might be a lot of people getting it, but then again, with Capcom's shitty policies they've been doing, a lot of people have probably already sworn off from buying Capcom's games or only buying them used. So, yeah. Whatever. Then they got their on-disc DLC, which, I've never had experience with, but it's kind of dumb that you think you could pull that with gamers and think you can get away with it. Not bothering to make this, okay, a lot of companies do day 1 DLC, and that's bullshit too, but there's probably some reason behind it. But on-disc DLC, putting something on the game and then not letting us use it unless we pay extra to use it. That's fucking bullshit. No, I paid the game, I own everything that's on the disc. You can't lock shit away simply because you want more money. Then, you got Street Fighter, where they felt like they could release like 50 trillion, different versions of the same damn game. Alright, that was acceptable back in the NES, SNES days and all that, where, Street Fighter, like you had Street Fighter 2, and then you had like 50 different versions of Street Fighter 2 come out. But nowadays, how they're doing like 50 different versions of Street Fighter 4 or Super Street Fighter 4 or whatever it is. They have all these different versions, just why? Alright? I never played a Street Fighter game. I'm hoping to get my hands on Super Street Fighter 4 3D Edition for the 3DS because it's the only version I could play. You know, just so I could see what it's like to play a Street Fighter game. Still, you can't pull you can't just keep releasing the same game with only 2 extra characters, 2 extra stages, and maybe an extra added mode. No, that's DLC shit. Okay, that shit should just be left for DLC. That's not worth enough to say we're gonna fully re-release the game. Things like Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare, that's enough for a full re-release where you could give that its own game, because it is its own game. Super Luigi U, that's its own game, and it deserves to be its own game. Yeah, you could but both these games you can download for a lot less than you can go out and buy it. I'm guessing you can do the same thing with the Street Fighter 4 games, but still. It's just, you can't pull this kind of shit. Then you got Devil May Cry, or DMC Devil May Cry. I've never played a Devil May Cry game. I'm hoping to play the first one at some point. That's one of my games on my got to get list. The first Devil May Cry. So that'd probably be fun. But still, DMC Devil May Cry, that, a lot of people like it, a lot of people hate it. But that wasn't really a good idea to go and reboot the series the way they did, because that really turned a lot of people off. The inside joke about, the original Dante's hair, that really pissed a lot of people off somehow. Just the way the gameplay works and the story and all that, it just turned a lot of people off. So that wasn't the best idea. That wasn't the best move to make. Sorry, sadly. So Capcom really needs to pick up their shit. Just, personally, if I were in charge of Capcom and could tell them one thing to do that would, get them a lot of money, I would tell them, release all these Mega Man games that you kept telling people you would make. Release Mega Man Legends 3 first, because people have been begging for that game since you guys announced it. But then you pissed everyone off, saying no. So release all their Mega Man games that they've been working on, at least ones that are close to completion. And almost everyone knows they have enough shit with Mega Man Legends 3 that it could just be released now, but they felt like not releasing it. Release any game, release any Mega Man game that's close to completion. That should get them a lot of money. Any dime that's going towards DLC or on-disc DLC or any of that, no more on-disc DLC bullshit. Stop doing that. Anything that's going towards future DLC, stop right now and work on creating more new games, not just enhancements of old games, just new games, and then or make the sequels to old games, or just new video game IPs that people could love, and don't just make it as a quick cash grab. So there could be some ways for them to turn this around, but knowing Capcom, they might go under soon, because they don't technically listen to their fans. They've been known not to listen to anybody. They'll say, oh, we listened to what you all said, and we'll take it into consideration. Really, we know they didn't. Right, yeah. Let's see, what else is there? What else has been happening recently? I'm not sure. I've reached about the halfway point of the next subscriber, the next milestone for subscribers. So thank you guys for subscribing. And I don't know if you're telling your friends about me or any of that. I mean, if you do, thanks. If you don't, I don't care. I do this for fun, really. I don't do it for people to watch. It's just an added bonus for people watching me and having fun with it. So yeah. Don't know what I'd do for a special video when I actually hit that milestone. Whatever. Let's see what else is there. Not sure. What else has been happening? I really need to start paying more attention to what goes on around me. It's Friday the 13th. There's something, Stay safe, I guess. No. I don't believe in that shit. I don't believe in, Friday the 13th being unlucky, but whatever. But if you do think Friday the 13th is an unlucky day, well then, half of you will get a failing grade today. Because I can guarantee like half of you are, still in school. I should be, but I'm not. Whatever. Mail came. While I'm recording this, the mail came.